right, pause. So there's not much like realism that we could talk about, but Master Sergeant Benavidez.
Oh yeah.
So he's an actual SF like hero Vietnam, where he got shot multiple times carrying wounded soldiers onto the bird for a medevac.
Roy Benavidez, Google him.
Yeah, so he's like an absolute legend in the SF community. If you plan on going Special Forces, you have to know Master Sergeant Benavidez. Just incredible story about how he pretty much did this actual thing to where he risked himself to get wounded onto the exfil chopper and then took multiple rounds in the process of moving their bodies and kept going back to get more people.
To the point, he was actually put in a body bag at one point because they thought he was dead. And you can read it. He's a Medal of Honor recipient. You can read his citation. Awesome, awesome story. And that's the one movie that I cannot wait to see. I want them to make a movie about him one day.
Oh, they have to. That'd be so badass.
That would be awesome.
You know what's crazy is this whole time I've always thought, like, why do SEALs get so much love and the Green Berets have never had it quite as much, you know? Not that we're looking for all the attention, but it's still an interesting thing because clearly there's a difference.
Right, yeah.
And then I watched Navy SEALs with Charlie Sheen.
Pretty good movie.
Dude, it was awesome,
It was so
dude. It was so good. I now realize that Charlie Sheen is the exact reason for the SEALs' reputation.
Yeah.
He was beautiful in that movie. He crushed it.
And so from then on, they're like, oh, we need more SEALs.
Yeah, if Charlie Sheen was a Green Beret in that movie and it was about Green Berets, Charlie Sheen would have gave us
It would have been our spotlight at that point.
Yeah, what am I saying? The reputation.
There you go.
It would have been our reputation instead of the SEAL. So, but we'll get to that movie. But now I understand. It wasn't the lure of the water. It wasn't the SEAL reveal. It wasn't all that bullshit. It was Charlie Sheen. It was Charlie Sheen, man. He did it.
America's hero.
America's hero. He did it for the SEALs. So all of you should be thanking Charlie Sheen right now for highlighting Navy SEALs. What's up, guys? This video is sponsored by 18 Alpha Fitness. If you haven't checked it out and if you want to go special operations, you need a good fitness plan. Go check out Kevin over at 18 Alpha Fitness. He's a former Green Beret. He knows what he's doing. His post job from the military, from Special Forces, was helping Air Force Special Operations get physically fit. This guy is on point and he's a great dude. He could do custom plans and just a common plan that I use, which is awesome, the kettlebell program. But I highly recommend you get a custom plan. Use code word BUCK and he'll hook you up.
Know something. What, mate? You're my brother.
He spit. All right, that's all.
I'm going to teach you how to charge. The other one, did I watch an edited version or was it this one where it was like talking about the stand-up band or the band? He's like, I'll play the stand-up bass. And Bruce, what's his name? Ben Stiller was like, and I'll be tickling the ivories. Was that a different version?
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
I don't know if there is another version.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe he says it after. I just love how he spits when he's crying.
He's like,
I think this movie, the runaway actor in this is Robert Downey Jr.
He definitely killed it in this movie.
Killed it. I don't know if he's ever killed it like he's killed. Like, obviously Iron Man is incredible, but comedy-wise, he just like found his rhythm in this.
He's on
unbelievable.
Every turn, like, it's awesome.
Everything he did, it was almost like he felt that lightning in a bottle, and he was like, my career's probably over after this. I'm sending it.
It was a full send, like, dude, full commitment to everything.
Full send.
Like, I believe that he is an Australian in blackface.
Oh yeah,
playing a black guy that's way too deep into the role.
Yeah, he's just a method actor. That's all he is.
Animals was a box office disaster that many critics called one of the worst movies of all time.
I ain't got a good brain.
I think you've got a fine brain, Jack.
You Make me happy.
But now the question is, can Speedman make audiences happy in what's being called the most expensive?
I don't even want to say anything. We're gonna get in trouble.
You got time for your agent?
We can't comment on
I was literally about to say, where's this timestamp going? And please be careful.
It's like you gotta tiptoe around this one.
That's Maria Menounos.
She said, with the box office. Stam, I love this movie.
Your last get some face time.
And who here is a key grip?
You
The supplier of the Seaburn. Who's the Seaburn guy? They're always weird.
hit that director in the face really hard.
Hit that team sergeant in the face, really. It's a support guy. He's like, are you sure?
Banging a child turns him into a little snot.
So that guy's supposed to be a Green Beret.
Yeah, you see it. He's got the
got a tab.
7th group flash on one of his.
And he's got a Special
Thing.
Forces tab, but then he's also got the, I forget what that one is.
Is it 110? No, he has 82nd, doesn't he?
The horse soldier.
Oh, first Cav.
First cab, there
Yep.
you go.
So yeah, so Nick Nolte, also awesome actor in this movie.
Yeah, he crushes it. He's perfect.
You know
When
what-
his hands come out.
The crazy thing about this movie is, if I recall, when they were advertising this movie before it came out, Tom Cruise was not in anything.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be a surprise that he
So
was the guy.
I remember watching it. I think I watched it in theaters, and we're like, "Is that
that
Tom
Tom
Cruise?
Cruise? Yeah.
Like Tom Cruise
And
of
he-
all people?"
You have to remember that he did that in like the height of his career, like to where he wasn't dressing up as a fat bald guy ever.
No.
He was always the cool star of the show.
Yeah.
So for him to come in and be essentially a supporting actor as like this fat hand, harried, bald guy was just like a shock to everyone's
Yeah.
system. Every part of this movie is a shock to the system.
Yeah, there's not
Love
movies
it.
like this anymore.
No.
That
Be-
working theory is that he's obviously in show business, right? There's a lot in show business.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd imagine the only thing that would motivate him to partake in such a role is his disdain for people that he's
Yeah.
making fun of, right?
Oh
Maybe,
yeah, so he
yeah.
gets his chance to like
That's my
let
thought
out him.
process with it.
He's embodying every producer / agent or whatever he's ever
Yeah.
had to work with.
Yeah, that's a good point. I love that. And he did it perfectly.
They're busting caps like a down there. This is Fubar. I said we choose.
Yeah,
what do you think?
82nd Airborne too. He's got
Oh,
a
yeah, you're
Ranger right there on his
Yeah,
pocket.
everything on his vest.
Yeah.
Big ass titties.
Yo, it's so much C4. All right, pause it. It was like 3 bricks. I don't know if I want to say bricks or bras.
Blicky blacka.
Blickety blacks.
Big ass titties.
Big ass titties. I was like 3 bricks of C4 attached to that tree.
Was it? I didn't count it, but yeah, I've never seen red C4. Maybe civilian C4.
Bro, he would have lit up that whole fucking jungle. Everyone would have been dead. And on top of that, they were in like the perfect ambush position. They had the
Yeah.
guys all in the tree line. They're in an open field.
Nice clearing.
They had the high ground. Every single one of them would have been dead.
Yep. That was one of those, yeah, like you said earlier, it's like you come in, it's like this lull, and then like all of a sudden everything just opens up.
Yeah.
That was
it's
it
like,
for them.
Yeah, they're waiting for you. It's the perfect position to get ambushed. I would hate to have to fight in the jungle. Something we're going to talk about in an upcoming Beers and Breakdowns with We Were Soldiers.
Yeah. Jungle sucks.
Yeah, especially with all those canals that they had and
Mm-hmm.
the roots underneath the ground.
Tunnels.
Tunnels, huge disadvantage for anybody trying to fight in that. So I just thought it was funny because it's like as accurate as they pretty much are in this movie. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like
they are.
accurately,
It's very accurate.
It's super accurate. They're accurately like actors trying to play like soldiers and getting tied up with these actual fighters. This scene is ridiculous because they would have just been all smoked.
But I love how they're so like still thinking it's a movie, so they're confident just shooting back,
Yeah.
not really taking cover. got complete blanks. They're not shooting anything, but yet, you know, they're still just so confident.
Yeah, the cool thing is he did the front roll, and I imagine that's
The
what
combat roll.
Yeah, the guy's
awesome.
like, whoa.
Yeah, wait a second.
These guys are ninjas.
They're
so,
trained.
Yeah.
They've seen a thing or two.
Something hot is coming in.